Good YouTube, Christmas Innovation here, bringing out another episode of Locals for today. I'm going to start by saying Locals was pretty cool and pretty chill until one instance happened, but it's not even that big of a deal to me. I dropped it already. But without further ado, let's begin. Starting by saying I went X1 today, which was really great. And I played against some pretty good meta decks. So without further ado, let's begin. Round 1, I played against Yosenju. Pretty scary game. I kind of felt like I cheated him on accident game 2. But game 1, I played smart, didn't make Dark Law, and I knew he could bring out the monsters that summon, attack, and all that bullshit. So I pretty much got game 1. In game 2, I had Mind Crush set, and I was trying to go push for damage, and he was playing that new Yosenju card that when your opponent attacks directly, especially when the guy from the hand, and pretty much it's their new stall card. And I Mind Crushed it, didn't know its name. I said the guy that attack directly, but I basically said the guy that happens when you attack directly, and my opponent misthought I said we're calling common 2, but it's like I knew common 2 and I knew common 1, and he had 2 of the guy that was in his hand that basically the gores for the Yosenju deck. And he said, I'm like, okay, got graveyard. He's like, no, what are you talking about? I'm like, oh, I'm talking about that guy, I'm not talking about common 2. I know who common 2 was, I just didn't know the exact text for it. I mean, he wasn't complaining. He didn't really care. I kind of felt like I cheated him a little bit because if I would have been him, I would have thought that the opponent was calling comma 2. But Derek knows me. He's named Derek. Derek knows me. He knows I'm not a bad player. He knows I'm not gonna call comma 2. That'd be foolish. So yeah, I ended up ripping 2 cards out of his hand, Dark Law, Banish, and Bolts, and it pretty much won me the game. So yeah, I beat Yosenju round 1. Round 2 played up against Nekroz. It was a pretty much interesting game. Okay, he let me go first. I set up Dark Law and pretty much spanked him. He got rid of Dark Law. Okay, I made Dark Law. He tried to book him on a chain, mass chain into the second Dark Law. He did the big ass plays. A bunch of his cards got banished. I ate a card out of his hand, and they pretty much led me to beating him. Game 2, he went first. He ended up did we go to game 3? Yeah, we went to game 3. Game 2, he went first. He ended up beating me. Game 3, because of vanities, and this was the dumbest shit ever. And then game 3, I went first. Dark Law, vanity, warning. Even Dinko wasn't gonna save him, so I pretty much had to busted ass hand, and I won. Round 3, played up against another Nekroz player. Now this round was interesting because I felt like I should have won game 1, honestly, but the guy pro played me, and it is what it is. It was an instance that happened where he had a Bull Blader and I had my Armageddon Knight. We was going back and forth already. The game was pretty intense. He attacked with Bull Blader, hit into my Armageddon Knight. I'm like, okay. I looked at him, he looked at me, he didn't call the effect. So I'm like, damage step Lance. He says that after a Bull Blader's effect, I'm like, you have to do it when you attack. And I'm like, it's in damage step. He's like, well, I never agreed to damage step. Completely bullshit, because he knows goddamn well he was not going to use Bull Blader's effect on Armageddon Knight. So I was going to call the judge, but knowing the judge at our locals, he probably would have gave it to the opponent anyway, because technically he didn't agree to damage step. But come on, like seriously, who in their right mind pro plays at locals for 1? For 2, unless it was a box tournament, and then it was, okay, I don't understand about it. But who pro plays at the free locals for 1? For 2, ain't no way in the hell someone's gonna use Bull Blader's effect to kill a monster when they didn't even do anything. Like, he knew I was going to damage step. Like, I'm not gonna fucking activate Lance on the attack. I'm not a fucking scrub. So I was a little frustrated. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I just let him kill my Armageddon Knight. I'm like, okay, whatever. Continue to play the game. This is game 1. The game 1 was like 30 minutes. We went back and forth. Really intense game. Again, we're both skillful players. He topped ARG before. Yeah, he topped the ARG before. I topped the YCS, so we're both skillful players, and he ended up getting it. Really intense game 1. So, game 2, I went first. I went first. I beat him, Dark Law, shutting shit down. In game 3, time was caught on the round. He was able to make the degen lock. Even though I booked him on the degen and had to reset from the lock, it was just, he had too much advantage over me. I didn't have any defensive cards. He MST my ring destruction. I tried to make the Cowboy for game, and he had the one guy that says he had Colossus on the field, so there was nothing I can do. So yeah, he won game 3. I was pretty upset. I feel like I should have won game 1. Then game 2 I obviously won, but I dropped it. It is what it is. I'm not gonna fucking act like a little kid. It's not that serious, but I hate getting pro played at the locals. It's like, why? It's like those people who pro play you on DN. It's like, seriously, nigga, really? So yeah, and then finally round 4, I played up against Dolls. PTO. I used Selenite PTO, Ptolemy's into Constellar Diamond, and they pretty much won me game 1. In game 2, he drew complete dog shit, like double L shot off fusion, MST, BLS, complete dog shit. And I just wrecked him. I mean, he bluffed me really well. I set 5, but I pretty much wrecked him. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky, but he drew ass. I beat him game 1 with Constellar Night Diamond. So locals was really interesting today. Should have went X1, but that's all good. I'm glad my deck is still doing great. I wish I was going to the 150 of YCS this weekend, but due to personal life issues, work issues, money issues mainly, I can't go to the 150th. So shout out to all my subscribers that's going to the 150th. I will be at Nationals, of course. Like I said, I just wish I could rep Heroes at the 150th. But the deck is doing really great. Yeah, it's pretty much putting in work. And as far as my packs, I'm not going to open them on camera this time, but I did pull the Dante, which is the secret from set. Sadly, it went down in price, so I can't sell it. But it is what it is. I pulled a secret, can't get mad. So that being said, comment down in the comment section below how locals went for you guys this week. And of course, I do these videos. I truly believe in helping you guys become better players. And I also do these videos. I truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. This was Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace.